What's up, guys? Kelso here. In today's video, we're going to be at the Blue 25 and then going to be heading over to San Diego round 2. I'm on the Kawasaki 450. Setup will be inside this video, but I want to do it a little bit different. I don't want to test stock versus setup anymore. We all know how it feels stock. We've all ridden it until we can get a setup. So the biggest thing now is trying to go the IRL method. They're able to test all week at their test tracks and be able to try to put whatever they earned up on a setup towards that track and then adjust as they ride. So I think that's what we're going to do here. We're going to ride this track that feels more comfortable to San Diego. I've already got the setup on, and we're just going to see how it feels and where we can actually make it better and hopefully get it dialed into San Diego, and then we'll go from there. So let's do at least like 5 laps or so, test what we feel. If we need to make mistakes or adjustments, we'll come back to the track within those 5 laps, and hopefully we get things going. So let's see what the whoops feel like. And I feel like we are driving forward, so that's a good start. You always want to make sure that your bikes can make it through the whoops first. Right now, the Kawasaki is able to get through, and I saw this line right here, which is actually pretty dope. That is a pretty fun line if you can make it happen. Good triple. Can we hit the quad out? Oh, gonna come back for some more momentum later, so that was a pretty bad case from us. So biggest thing now is making sure that the bike can get the pop for these big jumps, and I just feel like because of these ball 180 turns and stuff, that's literally all San Diego had. So that's why I felt like to go on this test track instead of that one. It wasn't necessarily big boy jumps. It was more about keeping your corner speed everywhere nice and tight and then a quick little rhythm. So I think that's why I also chose this one over that. So hopefully that makes sense and you guys can see the vision as well. But be sure to stick to the end of the video as always. Setup will be at the end. So yeah, we'll do our 5 laps here, then head over to San Diego. Right now I'm just doubling everything, but want to be able to make sure I feel comfortable on the bike, and then we should be able to go for something crazy right now where you're not feeling it. So that's why I'm trying to test, see what we can change to make the bike feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more pop. I mean, out of speed wise, we're cooking. The Kawasaki feels super dominant in that situation of speed, so hopefully we can keep that going. Dude, this track is absolutely gnarly. Made a video on this yesterday. If you guys haven't checked that video out, I gave out the Yamaha 450 setup riding both of these, but I do think this is the best way to test now for sure. Oh, look at that run. Look at that run. Go triple in. There we go. Triple, triple. Gonna bottom out. That's kind of bad, but I think we should be able to make that work. There we go. Being able to actually get our jumps in. Not being able to hit that quad yet. So we need a little bit more power under our belt. Need a little bit oomph under our belt. And it might be maybe 1148. I feel like the torque's there, but I need to change a little bit of the gearing. So let's see how this goes right now. Let's go double on, off. Alright, bet. Still fairly new to these tracks, so still trying to learn the greatest outcome and what would be fast and what's slow. But for the most part, we got a little bit of the rhythms down. Nice, perfect. I did a little seat bounce technique inside the whoops there, which actually was able to help me big time. Can I jump into the corner? Oh my gosh. Yo, ain't no way, Chief. I gotta watch that back. 1 second. I gotta watch that back. Dude, we just keep getting some nasty lines here. Oh my gosh. Take it in the cam mode, baby. Looking nasty. And we are Jason Anderson today. Look at him. Little triple right there. Jump into that corner, baby. Ooh. He's on at game mode. Yo, boy's nasty. Alright, we're back to it. My bad. Sometimes you just gotta record little fun stuff like that. Super sick. Finding fun lines here. You want to come back to that section and see if we can get the pop over. I feel like we're just low-key not getting it, but... Ooh. Jump over this table? Absolutely. And I think I might just be sitting down at the wrong time or standing at the wrong time, so I just might need to get more pop from the bike. Because right here, I'm getting the pop, so it's just me being at the wrong situations. Good jump. Maybe trust my third gear more too. Man, the bike feels good though. Everywhere else it feels good until I get to this section. So I love jumping in this little corner right here. All right, moment of truth. Not moment of truth. I think it's right there. It's this triple I keep jumping over wrong. So let's go back. I keep jumping over this little triple wrong, and that's what's kind of irking my soul right now. So go onto the table, over, actually jump it. So I'm not jumping it. You see how I keep letting off the gas? If anybody's seen it right now, I keep letting off the gas before I actually go up. So right now, that is just more of a skill diff of me like thinking I'm gonna give it too much beans and over jump it. But I need to actually give it its bike strength, you know? And I did it again. Oh, we're gonna get this right. We're gonna get this right. I know it's me and it's not the bike. Or I could be completely wrong and it is the bike. There we go. Fully over. Yep, it was me. Okay, so like I said, it's me not giving enough beans, and I literally, as soon as I actually jumped it, we were fine. So that middle triple is the sketchy part, and every section has it to where it's like something that you don't think you need to give it, that's the one you need to actually give it. So W to that. At least we were able to figure that out before we went over, because I was literally about to change my gearing and everything, like as if it was me or it was the bike, and turns out it wasn't at all. So I'll take that. Track didn't get good corner speed. I really like this track because you can work on a lot of corner speed and keeping momentum up, which I think I might have a fun settings technique video I can make you guys do to where you guys can keep your momentum up on these tracks. Dang, couldn't make that one this time. Oh. Yeah, just gotta jump it and then perfect. Easy money. The big boy line anyway, you know what I mean? So alright, I think I've done enough, more than enough laps. If this makes any sense, let's head over to the Easy Peasy San Diego, see what we can apply that's made here to test to see if it was okay throughout the week, which we obviously know right now. I feel like pop-wise, we're I should say like we're getting the pop, but we're not. So hopefully that's the same thing over there, and hopefully we can reiterate what we're running here in the whoops over there. Before we completely start, just want to give a huge shout out to RC Designs. I know I'm doing this in the middle of the video, but thank you for the replica Anderson gear. A huge W to that, dude. Alright, big moment. Alright, let's go for our 5 laps. Honestly, I'm just looking to see if the bike works. I'm looking to see at this point if the bike has a good suspension, and we can worry about qualifying on another day. I feel like at this point, as long as I can make a good setup, you know, qualifying comes down to whether or not you have the right lines and or speed throughout the whole thing. So if I can just get this bike to work everywhere, I'm a happy camper, and that's where I'm going to really start working on. Granted, I want to make a bike to where you can qualify, but it really comes down to where if you have the speed or if you have the technique for it, right? As long as you're running a good setup and you feel comfortable on that bike, you have to run at your own pace, right? You can't run at my pace. I can't run at a faster guy's pace, right? Because I just don't feel comfortable doing certain things that he's able to do, or you don't feel comfortable doing certain things I'm able to do. And I started to realize that as I continue on, like yep, this bike can qualify, this bike can qualify. It's like I want to do that, but I want to make sure that you're actually getting a good product to where it's like qualify at your own pace. You know, like what are you running, or what are you competing in? Like what series you're competing in, and can you qualify for that series or feel comfortable enough to run the bike? And I think that's where I'm going to start focusing on, is just to make sure we can give out that good product instead of just like running a hot lap saying, well, yep, it's good, you know? Like, granted, the bike's still fine. Like, I did give you a good setup. Just I want a little bit more value out of it to where it's like, let's think about product-wise now. So that's what we're looking for. And I really do like the IRO approach that we did. I think it's really cool that they get to practice at test tracks and really kind of figure out like what they can do to set up for the next track map. And, you know, I'm super excited for JV to actually come out with more, what do you call that? I'm super excited to see JV come out more test tracks, because it's only blue 25, so I know he's going to come out with green, hopefully, Husqvarna, Suzuki. I'm very excited to see what more I can test, what different situations, because with that track alone that we were just at, man, it really showed you to where like one's about speed and the other one's about big jumps. And the one that we were on is about being able to keep your speed through the corners, just like this is. It's all about corner speed, right entry, and getting active, right? And then when you go to the orange, it's about hitting big blinds and actually learning rhythms. So that's what I enjoy, and I can't wait to see what more combinations he comes up with, where it's like all nothing but whoops or nothing but wheel taps, learning wheel taps, you know? He did do that in the last one. Fell, dude. Low-key fell. We're at a 56.4. If I can get this bike to a 55, I'd be happy. I think a 55.2 was the cutoff for EU. Like, as long as we can shave into a 55, that's money. For ideal, I should say. Just the more and more I run this track, it's like as if like I'm second guessing myself with my lines, and I try new things. Nothing's like the first impression of trying to actually go Speedy Gonzalez. Money. Lower down, cut nice and tight. Get nice and tight again. Good jump over. Money. Good scrub. Bang, bang. Kind of tight right here. This, oh my god, of course I went way too far. Can I salvage that though? Good jump. Cut down, maybe? Is it a good cut down? Oh, we got a little swashy right there trying to get the cut down, but was able to save it from technique. Was able to save it from technique. So if you guys don't know what I just did right there, I basically sat down in the whoops and then I stood back up. It basically readjusted my bike to get back on top of them instead of me jumping through. And if it went to swash again, I just did the exact same technique. That's a hard thing to learn and do right there at the bat. Like right there on the spot and think about. Funny though. This lap 5 already? Holy smokes. This is lap 5. Too low. Oh. Too low. Oh. I think I want to go for one more, but feeling comfortable on the bike. I'm feeling super comfortable on the bike, and I'm just making my own minor mistakes. I'm going to get this bike to run to the whoops. I'm always a happy camper, but I think I do want to run one more because low-key lost time in certain situations, and I'm not happy. Not satisfied with my care. Get nice and tight up and over. Third gear, slow her down, money, stand up the whole time. That's a big chunk. Nothing beats the beta power, dude. That beta moves. Like, it has nothing but forward momentum everywhere. And you gotta understand, like, they have, like, the same power band every bike does now, where it can reach that maximum power. It's just all different in drivetrain and stuff like that. It's all different, dude, and that's what I love. That's what I love. You can reach it there, but it's about getting to that spot the fastest way. Up and over. Scrub. Low-key freaking cased. Or clipped. Didn't say cased. We didn't case, we just clipped. I'll take it. I'll take whatever that is. See what our ideal time is. Our ideal time's at 55.6. So, like, we're running 56s all the way around the board, but if I actually put in a lap, we're at a 55.6. I'm chilling with that. The bike's a W. Let's go ahead and check that setup out for you guys. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I thought I needed to change much, but I feel like it was more or less just me still learning the test track and not actually, like feeling comfortable enough to where it's like, I got to remember to send this, send that, right? It's only second day of being out, but I thought it'd be great to show off the track again. But yeah, this looks great. As always, you know, you can always fluctuate with your gearing. That's really personal preference. This is what I like. 1148 is good. 1147 is good. Yeah, but this is the setup. Thank you guys for clicking on the video today. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Kelso. Peace.